There were frogs on Earth 180 million years ago.
There are over 5,000 species of frogs living in the world today. There's many types of frogs in Louisiana. We wanted to see how many frogs we could find in Grand Coteau. We searched all over our school's campus. We explored the woods. We found lots of them in Frog Heaven. We examined the pond behind the upper stool. We even looked in the reflection pond behind the auditorium. Here's what we learned about frogs.
Frogs are amphibians.
An amphibian lives part of its life on land and in the water. Here is the eggs, then the tadpoles, then the froglets, and then the frogs.
We found lots of tadpoles in the reflection pond.
We brought some tadpoles back to our classroom.
You have to touch me. I have tadpoles in my boat.
After a while, their legs started to grow.
When the frogs were big enough, we put them in the garden.
Frogs like to eat insects. They have long, sticky tongues to help them catch their prey.
Frogs don't have teeth.
They swallow their meal whole because they can't chew anything.
They actually use their eyes to help them swallow. The green tree frog is known as the Louisiana state amphibian. They're lime green and some have yellow spots.
Did you know a frog can jump 20 times its own length?
We'd have to jump pretty far to be able to do that.
The typical height of a first grader is 49 inches.
We'd have to jump over 80 feet in a single jump.
That's impossible!
We measured it out and we tried it anyway.
Feet is pretty far away.
We couldn't jump that far, but we sure had fun trying. Rain, Louisiana is known as the frog capital of the world.
Rain is about 30 miles away from Coteau.
Every year they have a frog festival. They even have a frog jumping contest. We had our own frog jumping contest.
First, we had to make a circle.
The radius of a circle is the distance from the middle to the edge.
The radius of this circle is 12 inches. The radius of the circle that we made was 10 inches.
All frogs take your places.
It's some punky.
It took a while, but we had a winner.
Did you know all toads are actually frogs?
Toads are a lot like frogs, but they're also different.
I'll tell you a story and scream and shout what frogs and toads are all about.
Their looks
are different, they're not the same, 'cause the frogs is the two dirty with the slippery game. The toad is brown, he's covered with bumps, and he's not too good at all those jumps. They're both cold-blooded and amphibians too. They shed their skin and eat